Hi everybody, this is Shariar and you're watching All of Your Business. In All of Your Business, we talk about major economic developments with our guest, Mr. Mehtab Haider. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Alaikum salam.
How are you, sir?
I am fine.
Sir, my first question to you is this. There is a huge and major development regarding IMF, and that is considered to be the game-changing thing for Pakistan. I would like to ask you, what is that? Can you let our audience know what economic implication would it have on Pakistan?
Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Thank you very much for having me. Actually, Pakistan's Prime Minister has gone to attend the World Economic Forum at Davos, and he is scheduled to meet the IMF's MD. It's very significant development because Pakistan is going to request the IMF to show lenient attitude so that in the next budget Pakistan can provide a major relief and breathing space to different industries in terms of reducing the cost of doing business as well as reducing the tax burden.
Right.
That is a very, very significant development. And there is another development which is happening on Pakistan's economic front. Minister for Finance, who is currently in Davos, in one of his interview has revealed that Pakistan is going to on the radar screen of international bond market after pause of 4 years. After achieving stabilization under the IMF program, Pakistan is going to launch Panda bond within couple of weeks period, and then Pakistan is also planning to return to the dollar denominated Eurobond or Islamic Sukuk bond.
Right.
It will be considered for launching in 2026, even either in the first part or in the second part. And it's a significant development because Pakistan was unable to appear on the radar screen of international bond market in last 4 years, keeping in view the macroeconomic instability. But now it has been achieved and it has been endorsed by the multilateral lenders. And Pakistan has also achieved progress and improvement from the international credit rating agencies, although we are vying for one notch improvement from the major international credit agencies. So then Pakistan will be able to launch international bond. There's another thing. Pakistan will be able to repay major transaction of Eurobond in coming April. So it looks that Pakistan is again in the business and it is again on the radar screen of international investors.
Right. And sir, we talked about this thing in the start of 2026 that Pakistan is on the right trajectory. Sir, what would you say on this?
Actually,
Keeping in view a lot of things happening.
if we are going to appear on the radar screen of international investors will only buy Pakistani paper when they will show their confidence on Pakistani paper. So it means that first the international lenders endorse that the macroeconomic stability has been achieved, and now the investors who are going to invest their hard-earned money, they will pose their confidence by purchasing Pakistani paper through Panda bond in the Chinese market, and then in the either in the Eurobond or Islamic Sukuk bond.
Right. So talking about all of this stuff, there's another major development, that is OGDCL has made another oil and gas discovery in KP. So that's huge. We have also seen the reports of major oil discoveries in Pakistan. So how do you see it? It is going to be a very fresh start for Pakistan.
Of
It can be.
course, because Pakistan's import bill of only oil hovers around 16 to 20 billion dollars, depending international prices. RLNG is another. So the total energy imported bill is the largest single imported item. So if we are going to explore or maximize our local production, it will help to reduce our reliance on imported fuel. And it is the largest imported bill on account of dollars, and it hovers around 20 to 25 billion dollars. It's a huge money. So how much we are going to reduce our reliance on imported fuel, it will help Pakistan's economy to achieve and consolidate the stability.
Right. So, uh, the question I'm going to ask, or the topic we're going to talk about, is everybody's favorite: PTA taxes on major phones, iPhones. They have been slashed by FBR. Sir, still there are comments on social media that they are too much. Sir, what are your thoughts about it?
Actually, it's exorbitant rates, uh, starting from 30 to
400.
$400.
Hmm.
They have revised their valuation.
Right.
Tax rates have not yet been revised. These are expected or considered probably in the next budget. So far, FBR has revised its valuation tables. Valuation tables on the basis of which, on the value where, on the basis of which the taxes are charged. It's just like the valuation tables of property. If the valuation tables are going to increase, the overall taxes will be increased. But if the valuation tables are reduced, the overall tax burden will be reduced. So the tax rate have not yet been revised. Only the valuation tables have been revised, and we are expecting, and Pakistanis are expecting, that in the next budget the tax rate will also be reduced and rationalized.
Right. So let's talk about a very important digital change that is coming across petrol stations across Pakistan. So what is that change?
Actually, there is a probability of putting in place track and trace system. An app has been developed
Okay.
which will help to monitor how much petrol is being transported from one destination, from the wholesale to the retail side, and it will help to gauge smuggling, to curb smuggling, and it will also help to plug leakages, and it's a great development. I think this kind of digital transformation is the dire need to put in place in all markets. We have seen that FBR has placed track and trace system for different sectors of the economy. For instance, tobacco, for instance, cement, for instance, sugar, for instance, fertilizer. Now it is the time that Ministry of Petroleum is also utilizing digital transformation and equipments to monitor the petrol from top to bottom. It will help to plug the leakages.
Right, sir. And sir, it's going to be a good step.
Of course, because there is another thing. For instance, this requires, because energy audit is very, very important. It must be ensured and implemented not for the petroleum sector but for the furnace oil, which are being provided to power sector manufacturing units, power sector units, so that there should be a audit and available information that how much one power unit is consuming furnace oil to generate how much electricity. It will help to achieve or maximize the benefits and monitor the overall supply chain of different sectors of the economy.
Right. So there's another important thing that Nepra has said, that there is a grid issues behind costly power and the power rates, the hiking power rates. So a report has been published, and we have all seen that. So, how much it carries importance?
Actually, transmission, there are different segments of the power sector. One is the distribution and one is the transmission. They have estimated that the some transmission lines are overloaded and some lines are underutilized. So it is increasing the cost of electricity sector. So they have recommended to rationalize it. Where there is a overburden, it must be reduced, and where there is a some transmission lines, for instance, Lahore Matiari is underutilized. So they have recommended to rationalize the both in order to maximize the transmission system, because when there is overloading, it resulted into congestion. So there is a need to bring efficiency in the transmission system of the power sector.
Right, sir. Thank you so much.
Always welcome.
This was all for today. If you want us to discuss some specific topic, do let us know in the comments. Till then, keep watching All of Your Business.